Hello and welcome to this ASMR What's on My iPhone. Before I get started, I just want to apologize for um, being gone for like 3 to 4 weeks. um, I'm really sorry about that. I had a lot come up in my personal life. I had an internship that's over. I was really involved in one of my school's extracurriculars. That took up a lot of time. And I had a lot of homework too. I'm sure those who are in a similar program understand. For those who are wondering what program I'm in, I'm not going to explicitly say, but I will give a hint, and that is there are a lot of memes about it, made by people of this program, and it's known for a lack of sleep, but also, it's known for having students have a lack of sleep and being kind of stressed. And it has a lot of acronyms too. It has a lot of acronyms in it. Yeah, like actually, I'm not gonna give them away. So let's get right into the video. I think around here I will put in the video where me looking at my phone, but I use my phone. Okay, cancel that. Never mind. Okay, so let's get right into the video. Yeah. So I used to have an iPhone 6S, but it stopped charging. It wouldn't register. It was plugged in. First I thought it was a cord issue, and then so I got new cords and everything. Nope, it was the phone itself. So I bought the iPhone 10R. It's the product red one, 128 gigabytes of storage. So for those of you who don't know, the iPhone 10R is basically the way I think of it. It's basically the iPhone 10 slash 10s Max, not 10s Max slash 10s, but cheaper. I like it a lot. I've been using it for I think 2 or 3 weeks now. So let's get right into it. So to start, the way this phone works is obviously there's no home button, so you would just swipe up to go home. So to access your control center, you swipe up from the top right. So that's all your control center. You can see I'm screen recording right now, and all that jazz and all that great stuff. And if you swipe up from anywhere else near the top, it brings up your notification center. I've cleared all my notification center, and the lock at the top, the unlocked means basically that my phone is unlocked. It does have Face ID, which, oh my gosh, is so much better than Touch ID. Like, I just have to look at my phone and it automatically unlocks. So that's really helpful. And then here you have your camera. You have your camera and flashlight. It has a really good camera. I'm not gonna. The lighting where I'm in right now is bad. I don't look the greatest right now, so I don't want to show that on camera. But I will put in some photos that I have taken with it. It does have portrait mode too, and depth control, which that's really cool. It does it through software on the rear-facing camera, which that's pretty neat. That I'm able to get like portrait mode and all that stuff without having to pay for the dual camera, because it just has a single lens. Yeah. So FaceTime, I don't really use. Calendar, I use a lot. I used it whenever I'm scheduling something, either work related, internship related, or to keep track of my extracurriculars, as well as what else my family's doing. Photos, that's pretty important. That's where all your camera stuff goes. Camera, I just went into that. Yeah, love the camera. It's really great. Productivity, that's my emails. Productivity is my emails. So I have a Gmail and the Mail app. The Mail app is for my own personal use, such as like my personal email. So like my actual Gmail, and the Gmail app, that's for school. As you can see, I have a lot of unread emails. Some of them are spam. Some of them I just don't open. Yeah, a lot more spam. Clock. Yeah, that's so I don't use my iPhone to wake me up in the morning. I don't use my iPhone to wake me up. I have a alarm clock. But these alarms, these are just usually times that I'm either done working or if I have to take a lunch break. So I usually use it to take care of my work stuff. So in order to go home, you swipe up. Or if you can swipe up from the bottom again, then you can see all your apps that you open. Maps, I use that whenever trying to figure out where someplace is and how far it is from me. That's pretty standard. Weather, also pretty standard, just checking the weather. Notes, I use that to some degree. If I have to write something down pretty fast and I'm in a hurry, I'll use that. Reminders, I use that too. If I have to like have a lot of homework and I want to not like schedule it, but just make sure I have a checklist. News, I use news a lot. I'm a news junkie. I use that a lot. I read, I don't know, I must check it. I think I check it 5 times a day. It's a bit problematic, but I think it's important for me to stay informed. Stocks, I literally never used. TV, nope, I don't use that either. I don't watch stuff on my phone. At least I haven't yet. This is still, like I said, I got this phone like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I haven't put a ton of stuff on it yet. iTunes Store, I think that's for buying movies and stuff. I don't really use that. App Store, yeah, it's pretty standard. It's where you get all your apps from. Books, I use that whenever, because it also works as, it also reads, it also lets you save PDFs, so I'll sometimes use that. Health, yeah, I use that sometimes. Okay, so today it doesn't say I did much. Yeah, like yesterday, I had 26,940 steps. Yeah, that happened. I I move around a lot at my work. Yeah. So health. I mean, I don't really use it that much. Just like, oh, cool. I took X amount of steps for this day. The home app. That's their smart home or their iHome app. I use that. But I also have like a separate folder for that. I should probably put that in there. But I have smart lights in my room, so I can adjust the lighting. So I use that. Wallet. So the phone does have Apple Pay and all that, but I've literally never used Apple Pay. I just don't use it. Settings, you know what that is. Messages, I use that quite frequently to keep up with friends, family, if I had homework, stuff like that. Safari, that's your internet browser. Music, I didn't really listen to much music. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just don't. I listen to like some songs, like Broadway songs. I listen to a lot of stuff from like 2012. So all my tastes, you could say, are like a little, like 6 years out of date. Yeah, I listened to a lot of stuff from like 6 years ago. Oops, my bad. I don't know. The music nowadays is just, I don't like it. Phone. That's pretty important. That's the whole point of why you have a phone, right? So you can call people. As you can see, I have 5 voicemails and 5 missed calls. That's just basically, those are telemarketers. Okay, so move over, going to tips. That's like somewhat useful. I mean, not really for me. I'm a big fan of technology, so I already know a lot what they've already said because I watch a lot of YouTube videos on that stuff. So I mean, it's like somewhat helpful. There's like fun tips and tricks. Podcasts never used by my iPhone. I've logged into it. Find my friends or find friends. I do use that as just to track where my family is. Yeah, in case I'm dropped off somewhere. Contacts. Yeah, you know what that is. Apple Watch. I do have an Apple Watch, so I use that app sometimes. Utilities. None of this stuff is really important in here. Yeah, it's just voice memos, compass, measure, calculator, files, Apple Store, which GarageBand, clips, Keynote, numbers, pages, iMovie, iTunes U. I don't even know what that is. And Meme Maker. All the apps in this folder except for Meme Maker came pre-installed, and I don't really use them that often. Like maybe just like, oh, I mean calculator I'll use like 2 plus 2, or if I have to do some quick math. I don't know if it'll rotate. Oh, cool, it does rotate. Yeah. So that's that. Clips. Yeah. I don't really use anything in here, to be honest. Meme Maker I use for an extra credit thing for school. Now, business. Okay. A lot of this was from my internship / work stuff. So Minivan, that was just an app that my internship used. Slack, that was another thing my internship used. Slack is basically a communication thing for communication, like message board site for businesses and things like that to communicate. Bank of America app, that's just to check how much I've been paid and how frequently. Yeah, for payroll and stuff like that. GroupMe, that's another messaging app. That one I use primarily for school, with people who, so basically it's a third-party messaging app, so it's not like, so basically it lets you communicate. iPhone users and Android users, they can communicate easily, like easier. So it's just easier. Scanner for me. I can probably delete this app because I think Scanner for me I don't really use. That's just like a scanner. I can scan a document, turn it into a PDF, etc. Goodreads, love that app, love it so much. I read a lot, so it's basically, Goodreads is a website where you can review books. So it's like, the way I think of it, it's like the app Yelp, but for books, and it has a really cool, fun scanning feature. Yeah. So if I wanted to access camera, basically, it could scan a barcode if I wanted and let me know. And let me pull up the book right there. So that's kind of neat. Twitter, social media site. I'm not going to give my Twitter out to you. This is my personal one. Sorry. Productivity. Oh, I have another productivity folder. Okay, so like that's like that. The productivity there, that's more of my mail productivity. This folder, I have to rename these folders. This folder, this is some just like, I don't know why Trivia Cracks in there. It's in the wrong folder. Whatever. But this is like my Google folder. I think of it because I have Google Docs, Google Classroom, Google Sheets, and Google Drive all in here. And then I have, those all, you know what all those are, I'm sure. But basically Google Docs is basically a writing software. Google Classroom, that's for school. Google Sheets, that's also for writing. That's like spreadsheets. Google Drive is like all of those, but a bit different. Trivia Crack, I don't know why this is in here. It's a fun time killer. The Leo dictionary, that's the German dictionary app that I use because I'm studying the German language. So if I ever have to like look up a word, it'll let me know. Remind, that's another somewhat school related app. Yeah, basically you sign up for these text message alerts, and the people can text you if without having your real number type of thing. I don't know if that makes sense. It doesn't. Basically, you can send out mass texts to people, um, or be recipient of those texts. Yeah. So for me, I'm in a leadership position for one of the clubs at my school, so I use that frequently, just to send a message out to all the people who are part of the club. Quizlet, that's a flashcard studying tool. Starbucks. It's your, you can mobile order. I use it. I'm a gold member. Yeah. So, photo and video. Yes, I have the app TikTok. We'll get to that in a minute. Instagram. That's social media. That's private. Snapchat. That's also private. I don't have one. I don't have one. Either of those for my channel yet. YouTube. You all know what this is. You guys are probably watching this video through the YouTube app. Yeah, you know what that is. TikTok. Oh, TikTok. That, I don't really use that, to be honest. It's mainly there as a joke. I mean, I have a TikTok account. Also not going to publicly share that yet. It's, it's a joke. Yeah, like one of my videos on there, it was like me, it was just basically a cup of marbles or something like that. It got around 5,000 views in a day. So I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, it's a joke on there. So games, I have a lot of games. Yeah, half of these I don't play. I should delete some of them. Pokemon Go, yeah, you all know what that is. That was a huge craze about, I think, 2 years ago. I still have it. I re-downloaded it into this one. Sim City, that's fun. That's basically a city simulation. Clash of Clans. Yeah, so I haven't really opened that ever. I mean, I used to be really into it when I was younger. But I still have it on there just in case. Marvel Contest of Champions, that's a fun, like, hero player versus player game. Best Fiends, this app a while ago was sponsoring a lot of people. This is not sponsored, clearly. Yeah, I'm not sponsored, but if someone were to sponsor me, I'm not gonna say no. So, yeah. Sims free play, that's basically The Sims but mobile. I don't really use that one that much either nowadays. What else? My phone's okay. Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. That's something else I was into a little bit for a while. I don't really know how to explain it. It's Plants vs. Zombies, but different. Look into it if you're interested. Gardenscapes. So that's basically Candy Crush, but the off-brand version. Because I liked it because it had like a storyline where you could renovate. Basically, you renovate a garden. Unfortunately, I don't have a Facebook account, so it's not. On my old phone, I was pretty far ahead, and then when my phone broke, I wasn't able to carry over my progress. Piano tiles. That's a fun little time killer app. And then Leap Day. Yeah, I'm sure you all know. I don't know if you've heard of it. I can't really open any of these. I can't really open any of these because Video Game Center will open up. That's private. But, Leap Day, it's basically a platforming type of game, but every day there's a new level, so it's fun. I haven't beaten any of them yet. Yeah. Smart Home, Amazon Alexa, and then, my Philips Hue app. So, the Amazon Alexa app, that one is mainly used for the settings of mine, because I use it as my alarm clock primarily. And yeah, and the Philips Hue, that's the official smart light app. And the activity, I haven't worn my Apple Watch in a while, so if I were to open it, it'd be kind of boring. But that's all the apps on my phone. Oh, this is a longer video. I hope you enjoyed this ramble-esque video. I'm sorry I've been gone so long. Leave a comment down below if you enjoy this video, if you enjoyed this style of video, where I'm basically not even shown. It's just me talking and rambling. As well as please leave roleplay suggestions, stuff like that. Your standard comments. I really appreciate you guys. I'm sorry I've been gone. It's been really busy. But my extracurriculars and such, they have significant, most of them are done now. Like, the season's over. So, yeah, so I should have more time, but I can't promise anything, unfortunately. So, yeah, thank you so much, and good night. I have to go do my homework.